seen from our first video, we installed the Tegiwa carbon intake car in 149 foot-pounds, so gained more 5 foot minutes. Good game. So, next common step with these is people put the exhaust on. So we're going to go ahead and put on the Tegiwa compact system onto the setup. It's pretty much the most popular exhaust we now sell for the EP3 on our site. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to put the car around. What we're going to do is we're going to try and give you a few tips on to fit the exhaust yourself in your driveways, or get access to the ramp. It's a lot easier. But right, okay, we're going to go ahead and do this on the ramp. That's the part. So car's on the ramp. One of the first things we do when we're starting to remove an exhaust on pretty much any car but Civics is we will lube the exhaust rubber hangers with a bit of WD-40 or any sort of spray oil. We'll go ahead and spray them and let it sit, wait, obviously then we'll start releasing the bolts to allow us to lift it off. Next tip is you can see the likes of these nuts really rusty. So one of the things I definitely recommend is wire brush, or as I use as a drill, wire brush on it we have. Clean these and the outer thread as much as you can, and then get as much WD-40 or whatever spray lube onto it just to help release it. So because obviously if there's corrosion there and you try to release that with a bit of lube, eventually it'll catch into the threads and it'll break the stud, and you don't want to break the stud if you're not changing your cat. So, go. Okay. The main reason we sell quite a lot of these is, the main thing is the price point. They're 445 quid, so in comparison, I would compare these because of the fitment and the noise. They're a nice exhaust that you can use daily. They don't drone. You use it at track day, but yet whenever you're high on VTEC, there's a really nice noise off them, nice rip. So comparison wise, the exhaust I usually compare them to, now granted, the quality maybe isn't as good, it's not as good, but they are good quality. It's like Fujitsu, Kakimoto, but they're all, I'm sure they're £800–900 exhausts. They're pretty much double the price, so it makes these, they're a bargain for the money. The performance you're getting, they're stainless steel. Yeah, they're perfect for their price range. Yeah, but there are far more superior quality wise exhausts. But personally, I think the best exhausts you'll buy are the ones that are made by fabricators themselves. They're going to be the ones that are made specific to a car. They're definitely going to be the best ones. But yeah, for the price, these, they're 100%, so they are. Let's take that off. that. Okay, so that's the exhaust all fitted. You've got footage of it all. We're good. So yeah, as you can see here, we still have the original cat, the ECU of the car, and all, everything's still factory standard. So what's the purpose of this? This is to actually show, hopefully this should make horsepower over the 214 that it made before. You say the bore of that pipe, 70 mil, excuse me, and the standard is like 1.75 inch. Not sure what that is, and I'm not sure what that is million, but this is like double the size. So we've seen in excess of 250 horsepower on this exhaust. So yeah, now it's time to stick her on a dyno, get her warmed up, and then see exactly what she does. Jacket.
That's the next video. Next upgrade to the car.
New jacket, driving jacket and gloves. But no, the wee leather ones with no figures in them, with the holes down the side.
That's you, mate. That's 4 extra horsepower.
Cars and the dyno's all set up. Just show. Do you want to zoom in on this one? Right, so there's the first 2 runs we did in the previous video. You can watch there again. 205 factory, induction at 214. So, are we going to guess in this one how much we're going to hopefully make? Hopefully with, it's warmer today. It's a lot warmer today than what it was. So hopefully the dyno's weather station will compensate for it, okay? What do I think?
Well, I must say, watching the last video back, I do feel you're at a fair advantage than me.
I am.
Because you've done like 100 of these, and I'm only fully into Volkswagens, so Hondas are new to me completely. So,
what would you estimate then an exhaust? You obviously claimed our system will do 7 to 12 horsepower. Our system will do. I don't actually know on Tegiwa's site if they claim anything. But
so what are we at to?
214.
214. I'm just going to say a safe 214 exhaust. You've still the cat in it.
Cat's still in it.
Still in it. I'm just going to say 2 horsepower.
It's going to gain 2. 2. Do you know something? I was going to say 217.
217 sounds
217, which I think. I initially thought 214 was high, but in the graph, it is what it is. I don't know whether the heat today will play a factor to it, so right, we'll stick the fans on, go for it, see where we are. The heat there, it lost power.
What?
It lost power.
It lost, so what are we
lost? It actually lost 2 horsepower. Now, it's to do with I know exactly why. It's to do with the heat. I think it was. I wonder can we actually see? We can't. I'm pretty sure it's about 7 degrees when we did the runs last week. Today the dyno is showing 16, which anybody that knows Dynojet dynos knows that that's how they measure their figures, is to do with the heat. That's how it affects it, so it's warmer. But it's supposed to compensate, but it's obviously just there's more heat in the car. We'll do a couple more runs.
Take an average.
And take an average of them. We'll do 3 or 4.
Just technically
because yeah, in a perfect world scenario, we should have put the manifold, put the induction kit on the run, took it straight off the dyno, put it on fitted the exhaust.
Yeah.
On the same day, but I was sort of hoping that the dyno's correction factor would be allowing for it. But yeah, right, we'll do a couple more runs and see if it averages out at that. I'm going to assume it's probably going to drop again because more heat's going to get into it. But we'll see. torque went right up though, 147. So, yeah, it's warmer today just. Yeah, we've done 3 runs. First run 212, second run 210, third run 211. So it's not the car has lost power because of the exhaust. It's not. It's warmer today. It's 16 degrees showing temperature in here, and I'm pretty sure it was nearly 9 or 10 degrees colder last Thursday when we filmed. So that's obviously not helping things. I'd say maybe if we did a down run later on this evening, the temperature drops back down to try and get a proper, true. Is anything 100% comparison? Unless it's done within a certain. It's done the day and it's done within a certain time frame to try and keep everything the same. But as everybody knows, even Mark pointed out, on a cold day if you drive your car feels quicker because it's just a real world scenario. Cold air, more dense, engine squeezes it better, more compression, boom, more power. So, a little disappointed, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, but it's a good quality product. Yeah, we sell them on our site.
Next.
Okay, next for this is going to be the manifold. What manifold we're putting on it, we haven't decided. We were pretty much going to go with Tegiwa or Skunk 2, both of which are unavailable at the minute. We can't get them. Nobody seems to have them in stock. We'll try a couple of companies in the States and a couple of suppliers we'll have out there, see if they possibly could send us over. It really just depends on cost, if it's worthwhile or freighting one over. If not, with a couple other companies, we may just put the likes of a Jap Speed, a cheaper one onto it, just to see what it does. And then obviously we'll maybe change it to a Tegiwa or a Skunk 2, whatever, later on to see if there's an actual difference again. But I'd say we'll probably be going with the cheaper exhaust manifold, and then we'll map the car with those parts fitted. And that is because that's an awful lot of our customers. I'd say 40% of people that get the cars tuned by us, this is as far as they go. They put an induction kit, a manifold and exhaust, and that's them happy with their Honda or their map. Cars usually do in around mid-late 220s. Having a couple recently only did like 221, 222. But yeah, customers are always happy. They always push good torque, The giveaway, we are doing a Tegiwa giveaway. Problem we're facing is that the video that we announced it on, the first video on this, was filmed last week. We are actually filming this video faster than that video was being launched, so it'll be the next video. We'll go through the comments of the previous video, put them into a random name generator, and then pick one to get the Tegiwa giveaway. Yeah, so that's this one done. And it's another comparison. We'll maybe leave the car on the dyno today, and later on this evening I'll do a run when it's cooler, and then I'll record it and send it to Mark. Maybe we'll put it, I don't know. We'll see. But yes, comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, another one done. So we just want to head into the runs on our EP3. Let's turn this fan off so I can hear a bit better. Later on in the evening, just to show you the difference. So yes, the car's gained power. I'll just flick it around to let you see. Okay, so the highest run was 214.7. Now the peak figure moved pretty much at the same point to 215. But if you look from 7,000 on, the red line is before the exhaust and the brown line is after. So there's 5 horsepower gained from, if you look, 7,000 RPM to limited 8100. So yeah, I would definitely say the exhaust gave it 5 horsepower. So it did it high up in the RPM, which is perfect, it's brilliant. So next step, manifold.